Good morning, fifth grade. Today we are in Chapter 2, Lesson 10 on page 137, and we are talking about multiplying by two-digit numbers. Let's go to Math in My World. Example 1. Domestic cats can run up to 44 feet per second on land. At this rate, how many feet could a cat run in 12 seconds? So if you read your little helpful hint right here, by estimating first, you can determine if your answer is reasonable. So they're going to ask us to estimate first, then find our exact product and compare the two to see if our answer is reasonable. So first, let's estimate. 44 times 10. Well, 44 times 1 is 44. And then I have 1 0 between the two numbers. So 440 is an approximate answer. It's an estimate. Step 1, multiply the ones. 44 times 12. If we're going to deal with the ones first, it would be 44 times 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay. Step 2, multiply the tens. Okay, so I'm done with the ones. Now I'm going to go to the tens. 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 4 is 4. Now, notice that there is a 0 right here. This is a crucial step. The 0 is the placeholder that tells you that we already multiplied out the ones. This was the product for the ones, 2 times 44. So that 0 says, okay, we're done with the ones place. Let's multiply the tens place. Okay, and that's why it starts on this side. So make sure you do not forget to put a placeholder of a 0. Now let's add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, so a domestic cat can run 528 feet in 12 seconds. Check. Compared to the estimate. 528 is approximately equal to 440. Example 2. Find 165 times 31. We're going to estimate first, multiply out to find our exact answer, and compare the two. So if we round 165 to the nearest hundred, we get 200. If we round 31 to the nearest 10, we get 30. By multiplying those two, we can find our estimate. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. And between the two factors, I have 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 200 times 30 is 6,000. That is our estimate. Let's go ahead and multiply out the exact answer. First, I'm going to multiply the ones. So I'm going to multiply this 1 times 165. And I know that 165 times 1 is 165. Because any number times 1 is itself. Now, I'm going to multiply the tens. But before I do that, I have to make sure that I put a placeholder of a 0. 0 is here. I'm ready to multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 9. Carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Okay, so 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 plus 1 plus 9 is 11. 1 plus 4 is 5. So 165 times 31 is 5,115 compared to the estimate. 5,115 is approximately equal to 6,000. Guided practice. Multiply 32 times 13. First, we are estimating 30 times 10 by multiplying both, by rounding both 32 and 13 to the nearest 10. I would get 30 and 10. So let's multiply that out. 3 times 1 is 3. And between these two factors, I have 2 zeros. So my product is 300 for the estimate. Okay, let's get an exact answer. Handling the ones place first. 3 times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 9. Okay, I'm done with the ones place. They already placed a placeholder of a 0 here to indicate that I'm now multiplying the tens place. I'm finished with the ones. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. I can now add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 32 times 13 is 416. 416 is approximately equal to 300. That concludes your direct instruction for today. Please go on to page 139 and begin your independent practice. See you soon. Have a good day.